Welcome back, everyone, to Hope Beyond the Broken. This is Sarai.
And I'm Damaris.
Yes, we're back.
Yes.
And we're happy to be back.
Yes.
So, Damari, I was thinking about we talk about what love means to you in the setting of love with family.
That's so juicy. I like talking about love. Even though I always thought that I didn't give it properly, I still love the topic about love. I think I like it more now than I used to, but to be honest. With family, I envision love, and I only can envision it by my experience with my family.
Mm-hmm.
Love to me is unconditional, and it's forgiving, and it's infinity. And the reason why I can say that is, regardless, we were more raised like in a bubble, just our parents and us. But I believe that in order for us to have the type of relationship that we have, something along the way was instilled in us, even after our parents had passed away, for us to be the way that we are with each other. And I think their expression of loving people unconditionally and not having judgment of people and always being of a servant heart towards people. When it was time for us to show up for each other, that's how we presented ourselves. And so to me, when I look at my sisters, even though I have uncles and aunts and everything, we didn't really grow up with them. And we do have some cousins that we stay in contact with and everything like that. But even in that, when we see each other, it's like we grew up together. Like we see each other and it's like we left off where it was before, and it's excitement, and we're happy to see each other, and there's all this love and attention, and we want to spoil each other, and we're just sweet on each other. And so even though I went through different things in life and I had a different perspective, when I grounded myself back and got back with my family, that is the type of love that I experienced. Now, I also have this other part of love, which is providing. My dad was a provider. There was not a day that we did not have in abundance. He always took care of us on the financial side. Even when he didn't have, I don't think we realized he didn't have. And so I think that presented itself how I manifested how I loved people. And the way I loved people was giving gifts and being of service and taking care and protecting people. So that's how I showed love to my family. Like, I'm going to be there. I got your back. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to do for you. For my children was financially and in every other, I'm going to protect you. I've always carried myself as somebody that protects everybody. And that's how I showed my love to my family. And so even though because I was standoff, I wasn't touchy feely. Ay bendito, let me coddle you. That wasn't my energy at all. But my energy came from protecting you, making sure you were okay, making financially you were okay, being a sound mind, that was how I presented myself. I think that later on in life, when we always talk about doing work, right? You always should be doing some type of work on yourself. I think that I experienced love differently and I was able to see it differently, and I want to give it that way. And I understood that not everybody takes love the same way. So I can be gift giving, but all they want is my attention, which I don't want to give. You know what I'm saying?
How is it?
I don't want to give. I don't want to give my attention. Now I know, but before
it was too much work.
It was too much work. Like, I want your attention, but I don't want to get it.
But that comes because of the work that you've done within you.
Because now I'm like, you need my presence. Different. Okay, I'll be there in my presence. You need my attention. Okay, I'll give you my attention, and I will be present.
Exactly.
I remember my daughter used to look at me. She's like, "Ma, repeat what I just said back to you." I was like, "Oh." And so they used to but this is when they got older and they were teenagers. My daughter would look at me. She's like, "Ma, what did I just say to you?" I'm like, because even though I was there, I was still very disconnected. But as I got older,
Yeah.
my experience with love, I think what started my journey was self-forgiveness
Yeah.
and self-love.
Yeah.
And when I was able to do self-love and
Yeah.
self-forgiveness,
It's
I
easier
was
to love
it
others.
was easier for me to not only to experience
Yeah.
it, but to receive it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And for me to receive love from my
Yeah.
family and for me to give it in the
Right.
way they need it the most. I still show up as
Mm-hmm.
somebody that protects. I still show up as somebody that is strong, that can walk you through processes and stuff like that. But I'm trying to lean more into a very awkward space,
That's what. Yeah.
which is being more touchy feely, more emotionally in tune
Into. Yeah.
with my family. Because
That's
you
awesome.
guys, we've always presented ourselves and we've always been very loving towards each
Yeah.
other.
Mm-hmm.
But now all of a sudden I've become more.
Yeah.
And I actually enjoy it. I enjoy being that soft way. And sometimes I'm like, can I just stay here? But see, that's the problem. It's like I still gotta show up in life, you know? So it's like I still gotta be, but sometimes I be like, can I just be like this? Can I just be sweet and nice
Yeah.
and just can I coddle people? And can I
Uh-huh.
think? And then I'm like, well, I can't do that all the time either. It has to be a good balance. That's work too, you know,
That's
because
work
you
too.
balance on how you
Absolutely.
show up in
Mm-hmm.
love is a balance as well. There's going to
Exactly.
be we have to show our children at a
Mm-hmm.
very young age that love comes in different ways.
Right.
Love comes in discipline.
Yeah.
Love comes in me hugging you.
Yeah.
Love comes in me chastising you. Love comes in different
Right. In
ways.
different
Sometimes we
forms.
overcompensate
Yeah.
because we're guilty about something or a
Mm-hmm.
decision we made or something
Right.
we did
Mm-hmm.
that put us in a predicament, or we don't want our kids to see us in certain lights,
Mm-hmm.
and we will overcompensate
Mm-hmm.
by showing love, but in
Mm-hmm.
actuality we're spoiling our children and not showing them the balance between discipline and love. Love
Mm-hmm.
can come in a soft way and it can come in a very direct and stern way as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I think that a lot of forgiveness
Yeah.
needs to be intertwined
Oh,
in love.
absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Love cannot come without forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Forgiveness cannot come
Mm-hmm.
without love when you're talking about your family,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to understand everything,
Right.
but I'm going to forgive you in there. Now, I may move different,
Right.
right? I
Right.
may have some boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
but I still love you enough to
Mm-hmm.
forgive you
Mm-hmm.
for whatever that was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're just not going to repeat it again.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so
Exactly.
I think a lot of forgiveness
Mm-hmm.
that you guys did for me
Mm-hmm.
was what helped me to love myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Prime example,
Very good.
and then you can answer the question,
Yeah.
is when I was going through my journey of healing
Mm-hmm.
in my spiritual and my physical and my mental and everything else. There was time for me to come to Florida, and I didn't know, my mind would always go, how am I going to serve my family? How am I going to be of support to my family? What is my mission with the family? Lord and behold, God had a mission of his own. And when I get here, I'm having conversations and I'm like, God, what, how is, my presence here with my sister is great. It helps her and stuff like that. But I want to do more. I want to do more. I want to do more. Little did I know that God's more was for me to start healing me and how I loved me.
Right.
And so I was able to have those candid conversations in a safe environment where I can put all of these things, but Sarah was able to see right through it and be like, okay, however, this is who you are. That is not who you are. This is who you are. And she would remind me of all of the good in me and to love that good. And that not only do I love those parts of me that I don't lead with or I wasn't leading with at the time,
Right.
but also even the broken parts of me. You know what I'm saying? Because those broken parts is what made me as strong as I was.
Absolutely.
So your family, or at least I can't talk about everybody, but I can talk about our family and what we try to share with our children and anybody that's connected with us is we're going to love you and we're going to show you that you deserve to be loved this way. So start loving yourself this way as well. And so if we want to be a reflection
Right.
of that, but I think that is really a reflection of God's love for us too.
Exactly.
We're very grateful
Yes.
for what God has done for us. For us and our children and our family and everything. We didn't know what it was going to be without mom and dad. I never thought that far, even when they were alive, to how our future was going to look like. But I am very grateful, and I think that if they were around, they would be very proud and very pleased that we love the way that we love.
Yeah.
Because we show that compassion that we show to other people, we show it to each other.
Right.
It's not just in the outside.
Right.
And I think that's very important. I think the way you treat your family, the way you treat people outside your home should not be better than how you treat the people in your family.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the family, I think our love, I can make it synonymous with forgiveness.
Yeah.
And I can make it forgiveness and love, to me, goes hand in hand. And I've felt
absolutely both. Yes.
And the more I forgave myself, the more love I was able to receive.